Good evening, Blue Jays and friends. This is Mark Clapper, and member of Etown's class of 1996. And I am so excited to be with you this evening. I am presently, I work at Etown College as the Executive Director of College Engagement. And it is my pleasure to welcome this evening to our Etown Alumni Concert Series event. Class of 1997 member, Gina Ferragame. And Gina and I were friends back from our days at Etown together, and it has been so awesome working with her to put this concert together for you all. And for a little background on Gina, she graduated from Etown in '97, as I had mentioned. She majored in music therapy, and she has been involved with creating original music for more than 20 years. And she really specializes in music that really lifts up the interconnectivity that people have, not just with each other, but also with the world around them. And it is so exciting to have her with us this evening to share her gifts and to lift our spirits in this week leading into Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving holiday. Couldn't be more excited to welcome you to the virtual stage, Gina. So welcome this evening. There you are. It's so great
Hi.
to see you.
Hi, Mark. Thank you so much for those sweet words.
Absolutely, absolutely. You are somebody who is appreciated not just by me, but appreciated by so many people. And it's just such a pleasure and an honor to have you with us this evening.
Oh, I'm excited to be here and just like hang out with you.
That's right.
I like all the blue. I
That's
feel
right.
like
I'm
I should
feeling
be
blue.
wearing.
Blue Jays always. That's
I
what
know.
I'm feeling tonight.
Well,
So
there's some blue in my pants, so that'll
sounds good.
count.
You have worked to put together some music, some sets of music, and it kind of will carry us through a lineage of your work as an artist. And I'm really excited to kind of go through this journey with you this evening. So, Gina, without any further delay, the stage is yours.
Thank you. I love how you said my lineage of my musical journey, but it is right.
It
Life
certainly is.
life is a journey, and the music that I've created is a journey as well. So it's all has brought me to this moment and the music that I'm making. Okay, so shall I start? Let's like start performing, singing. Okay, the first song I want to sing for everybody is a song that I wrote actually in college. Little me was in college and so excited and so happy to be there. And um, being a music therapy major, we had to learn the guitar. Now, right before I got to college, my aunt gave me a guitar. And I was so excited because I grew up playing the piano. So I started working on the guitar in the summer, but I really didn't know what to do. And I knew that I would have lessons at college. So fast forward, I start taking guitar lessons, and the songwriter in me got inspired, and I got to write on the guitar. So it just gave me like another instrument to like just start writing songs. So I wrote this song I'm gonna play for you in college. I had no idea what my life would what would happen, the turn of events that would um, lead me in front of children and families. So I remember, I know I keep talking and then I'm going to sing it, but last thing, I remember working with kids out of college, and I was doing, all the traditional children's songs, and I was getting kind of bored with it. So I thought, let me try this song with the kids. So I played this song I'm gonna play for the kids, and their eyes were wide, and they were just like listening to every word, and I was so shocked. I had no idea. I thought the song was too wordy, and I don't know. I learned a lot. The kids are always teaching me. So the song I'm gonna play for you is the Alien song. I wrote this in college, just for fun because I was learning uh, G major, the G, C, and D. And I was learning this kind of strum or playing with plucking with my fingers, found a pick. So anyway, how about I sing it for you? Thank you for letting me tell you that story. And ever since, I played this song for children and parents. He wore a suit coat on a Sunday afternoon. His red flip-flops were shiny and new. He was 4'3" and he didn't have any hair. His big blue diamond eyes stared. He was an alien. Hey, hey, this is a story about a little lost alien. He fell from a star yesterday, and he's trying to get back to the Milky Way. He walked down the street to the bus depot and asked the lady for a ticket home. She said, "Where to, sir?" He said, "The Milky Way." She smiled and sent him on his way. Hey, hey, this is a story about a little lost alien. He fell from a star yesterday, and he's trying to get back to the Milky Way. He picked a flower while his head was down, and he saw a little girl with a much sadder frown. He placed it in her hand, and she looked up at him. He said, "Cheer up, girl, you got a friend." Hey, hey, this is a story about a little lost alien. He fell from a star yesterday, and he's trying to get back to the Milky Way. We don't know how, but he found his way. But while he was here, his mark was made. If you look up to the sky, you can see his star, his big blue diamond eyes watching from afar. Hey, hey, this is a story about a little lost alien. He fell from a star yesterday, and he's trying to get back to the Milky Way. And then I usually have the kids go, and they do. It's the sweetest thing. Yeah, so I remember another memory of that song real quick is my best friend Linda Linda Conway, and I we sang it on the radio, Etown radio, and it was a big hit. We were really excited. Plus, anytime I could sing with Linda, Linda would give me some harmony. So that song reminds me of being in college, and I guess I was always in touch with that inner child inside me because as I was singing that, I'm thinking that was like a 20-year-old writing this little song. Anyway, I hope you like that. So I want to sing another song for you in this little, the first set is about like older stuff that I wrote and a little bit of my journey. I'm going to sing you one of my grown-up songs. This song I'll play for you. So yeah, before kids music, I was in a band, and I wore lots of makeup and had bangs and dark clothes, and I was kind of being, expressing myself, that side of myself, and then I started to be a little bit more vulnerable with the songs that I was writing, and stopped playing a million notes and hiding behind my hair, although I still sometimes do that. And then I started to push my voice out in front. Because growing up, I never saw myself as a singer. I just saw myself as a piano player. So I wanted to, push myself and just be a little bit more vulnerable, because that's what it's all about, right? When I connect to an artist, it's because they're being vulnerable, and I can connect to that because if they're vulnerable, then I can be vulnerable, that kind of thing. So this song I'll play for you is when I was um, changing my music and just playing less notes and just pushing my voice out. And this song got on an ABC show, which was such a thrill. Oh my gosh. And it was like the last, the finale, the dramatic scene at the end, and they played my song and me singing over the show. And the show was, I can't really remember, I'm so sorry. But it was a big thrill. What, you know what, it's so funny, like I don't remember the show, but I do remember how it felt to share it with my family. My mom was there, my friends, my new baby in my arms. Like that's what I remember. My dad. So, okay, let's play it. It's called Water and Wine. I'll make love like we're on fire. I'll wash in fine flowers. I'll live in peace with my neighbors. I'll remember my blessings. Rose of water and wine. I'll crawl upon my altar and become my echo. I'll become my echo. I will kiss what is hurt. We can heal anything. Oh, I'll be the moonlight and you be the wind. Let's play like we were kids. Rose of water and wine. I'll crawl upon my altar and become my echo. I'll become my echo. Rose of water and wine. I'll crawl upon my altar and become my echo. Become my echo. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little nervous singing it, but I haven't sung that in so long. Um, yeah, so Mark, you can pop back on. Those are just some songs that have, been a part of my past.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for playing those. It's going to be so neat. That was one of the many things that I was excited about related to this concert was that we'll be able to kind of get a taste of your journey, your evolution as an artist. And I have to say that song is on the CD,
Oh
on
my
the
gosh.
4-disc CD. It's even autographed, as you can see here. from a concert way back when.
Yeah.
But I have to say that that was actually your second album, though. For You was your second album. Your first album was Decipher, right?
Yes, and that was more intense stuff. I'm trying to remember. Like my first album was like it was like
Yeah,
that kind of music.
yeah,
I just remember that like 'cause it was just so much fun to play. And then I had a band, but that's what I was saying. Like I had a lot of notes I was playing, and
yeah,
yeah, and then that record that you have was more like voice,
yeah.
making myself become the singer I want to be.
Yeah. Well, and I think the album, I mean, for me at least, I think it has worn so well over the years. It was what, 2002? I think
Oh
that
my
came out.
god.
I mean, it was a little while ago, but
Yes.
if you listen to it now, it's not like it's I mean, it's so it speaks to you now too, I
Oh
think.
my gosh,
I
thank
think
you,
that.
Mark.
So,
I
yeah.
I I was always like embarrassed to listen to it, and because I knew I was coming on here, I like opened YouTube and I started to listen to it.
Yeah.
And like last night I was just sitting there, I just felt all this love like for the past Gina and
Yeah.
um for yeah, for my voice at that moment and the new experiences. And I just felt like it was really I was like embarrassed to listen to it, but it made me feel really thankful and it made me feel proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you should be, I think.
Yeah,
I'm proud.
I should be. I should be. Yeah, you're helping me to do that, which I got to finally.
I'm the one that's saying like, "Hey, I know her over here," or wherever the box is appearing in Zoom right now. So, yeah. But you're right. I mean, you had songs that were on. I think it was ABC Family Network, and then it was
Yep.
um, ABC as a network. I think there were two
Yeah, there's
songs. It was
two
Water and
songs.
Wine, and then it was We Can Take Care of Each Other, right? Wasn't that the other song that was featured
Yeah.
in ABC somewhere?
Yes, thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
So very cool. I think that's awesome. And for you to actually see it on a show, like yeah, I could see how that would be a special moment.
Oh my gosh, it was like Super Bowl. Like we all gathered to hear the show, and when it came on, no one was like breathing. I think my mom was gripping my arm like really tight.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh my gosh."
that's awesome. Yeah, well, that's something you don't ever want to forget either, the feeling of that grip on your arm. That's very cool. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like I don't remember the show. I
yeah,
just feeling of sharing it. It made me realize that is what it's all about.
totally. Yeah.
Living life using your gifts, creating whatever that means to you, whether it's like creating a beautiful space in your house, that's creating. Just creating or whatever it is, like it's creating and then sharing it
Mhm.
with each other.
Yeah.
Just yeah, that was a thrill.
You're bringing beauty into the world in some way. I mean, I'm looking at the
I hope
the
so.
painting behind you, and I'm just thinking like, we did for those in the audience, we did kind of like a sound check kind of thing last night, and she was in a different section of her house, and it had equally beautiful artwork there too. I mean, this must be the most amazingly beautiful house to be in, just
It's
because there's just colors and life and vibrancy everywhere, which is really cool. So.
Thank you, thank you. And
Yeah,
this is all the paintings are from my mom,
that's
so I'm a
awesome.
fan. Her paintings are all over the house in
Yeah,
everyone's room. It makes me feel like home when I have when we move into a house, we're like hang up the paintings. Okay,
yeah.
good.
Very cool. Very cool.
But
So
thank you.
I loved hearing Alien Song again. I mean, it's a wonderful
Do
song,
you
and
remember hearing that?
I love that it
Do you
has such
remember hearing that at the
lyrics.
radio?
What's that?
Do you remember hearing that
On WWEC?
the radio show?
Yeah, I don't remember hearing it on WWEC, but it doesn't surprise me
Yeah.
that it was on there. The sound of Elizabethtown.
Yes. Oh my gosh, WWEC. We
Yeah,
were nervous and so excited, and then
yeah,
like other peer, our cohort was like, "I love the Alien song." It didn't matter your age. The Alien song
yeah,
connected with teenagers, young adults.
yeah, no doubt. So let's talk about Etown a little bit. So obviously that's what brought, our friendship together, and that's brought so many different friendships together. And it's something that really set the stage for you, I think, as an artist and this awakening in you. But what was it like? Is there a moment at Etown where you kind of felt like this is what I'm meant to do? Like this is what I want to do, like after I graduate, and this is how I want to make an impact on the world. Like, was there a moment, or is there kind of like a period where that kind of became more apparent to you?
Well, I just remember feeling so myself, and I just felt the freedom of, of living on campus and meeting my best friends, and then the music department. Okay, yes, yes to all of your questions, because I just felt like me. So
Yeah,
of course I would be doing this forever, and running around Zug, the music building, and practicing into the night, and um, just being with all the musicians, and then moving into the music therapy, doing the clinicals. I remember you had to wait to do clinicals. You had to prepare before they would put you in a clinical with a population.
hmm,
I just remember being so excited, like, let me go, let me go, let me do it. I want to do it. I'm ready now. And you do some training. We got to prepare you before you start doing music therapy. And I just remember, like, 100%. This is I'll be doing music.
yeah.
I'd be writing so much. Actually, I didn't notice that I wrote music until out of college, which is funny.
Hmm.
I've always been writing music since I was a little girl.
Mhm.
But I knew I would be doing music therapy. I would be using my gifts, and I just wanted to serve. I wanted to help. I wanted to make a difference in people's lives through music. And I'm
Sure.
so excited about it. And then I meet my friends who are also feeling the same excitement and inspiration to do music therapy. And then my professors, I'm seeing them do music therapy. I'm learning from them. I'm watching how they're interacting with the client, student. Yeah, I just was just like eyes wide open all the time.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. And I think that it's something that is a special thread that kind of ties those of us who were impacted, those of us who were transformed by E-Town. I think it's a thread that kind of ties us together, or at least what I've observed. I feel like it ties us together is this notion that we learn to serve. We learn things, and learning is most noble when it's used to benefit others. And I think our educate for service motto is not; those aren't just words. To us. I mean, I think it's something that resonates, and it has a lasting effect on us as alumni, and I can see that in you. I mean, I think, I mean, I'm familiar with you, but even if I wasn't, and I could kind of look at how you've presented your music, and the care with which you kind of are doing what you're doing now, and we'll get to that in a minute. But it really kind of feels like that notion of you've learned something, and now you're going to benefit others through what you have learned. It really feels like that's something that's alive in you. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, I hope that's true. Yes, I would be honored if that is true. I strive for that.
Yeah,
You create. I want to create so that I can share it, and
yeah,
hopefully, if I get an eagle's eye view of like everything in my life, I hope that I'm just like bringing love
yeah.
in whatever I'm doing.
Hmm.
And how can I do that? And how can I love myself more and more so that I can love others? And wait, someone's making a comment. Hi, Jen. Hello, and hi, Pam. I saw you commented. Hi. Not yet, Ruby. You can have.
Yeah. So yeah, but I would agree. I would agree with Jen there too. I mean, I think it's something that we emulate as alumni. I think it's something that that students see and they feel, and it becomes part of them too, which is really, really great. So, but
You're
let's,
so right. I mean, look at you, Mark. That's what you do. Your energy is giving love, like, and how you're present for the students, and you just seem like you're present because you also want to give, serve. That's something that's so beautiful about you.
thank you. That's humbling. That's wonderful that you would say that. I really, I appreciate that. So,
Just let it in, receive it, let it in.
yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Let it in, let it in.
So
You're
let's talk.
showering me with you're showering me with love. I'm gonna give it back.
I'll take it. Thank you very much.
But
Um,
also, everybody who went to Etown, like everyone we know, like they really are. If you look at everyone today, they're just like cool, kind, loving, extraordinary, intelligent, vibrant, creative beings.
yeah, yeah,
Like my mind is full of like every single person from Etown.
mhm,
Really? Wow,
yeah.
special group we were with.
Absolutely. I agree with you. So let's talk a little bit about that special group then. So who were some of the people, like the individuals, the human beings that really made a difference in your life? And it could be faculty, it could be staff, it could be fellow students. I mean, there are so many friends that you and I are just we share and are just so, so privileged in many ways to share friends like that. But
Yeah.
who are the people that you really kind of point to? And there are probably many, many of them. So we don't want to say maybe the most, but maybe who are some of the people that really made a difference in your life at Etown?
Well, first, I just feel all this love, right? Don't you? Like all our friends.
Yeah.
I have so much love for everybody. Jennifer Needle. Yeah, I mean, I met my best friends there. I met Linda and Monica and Laura
Yeah.
and Karen. That that group, um, yeah, my friends really shaped me, and this is something I want to say about my friends. I am so lucky because I'm gonna get emotional, but basically, they always just let me be me.
Yeah.
Like we would go to the beach, and I'd be like, guys, can we go dance by the water at night and bring a boombox? And then they'd be like, yeah, all right, I'll get the boombox. All right, I'll get the seat. I'll get the tapes. And it would just be like, phew. And then guess what? We'd be dancing at the beach.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things. And then when I started writing music, they'd just be like, no big deal. And they would just listen to my song and add harmony, start playing the drum. Chris Koski would get the drum out. Um, yeah, as I got older, and we still hang out. We do Zoom every Tuesday night.
Very cool.
Still hang out and see
It's
each
awesome.
other. And yeah, I just feel so loved. Karen would always take pictures and document, and we'd always roll our eyes. But now it's just so sweet and precious that she took those pictures of us. And then that's my friends. If I didn't mention your name, you just know. I hope you feel love right now because you all have impacted me
Yeah.
and just like let me spread my wings and
Yeah.
do that for you too. Okay, and then the teachers. I mean, all the teachers. Um, my piano teacher, Deborah Ronning. I remember she would like give me a piece to work on, and I would in my head I was like, is this serious? Like, is she joking? I didn't say it out loud. I was too like shy in front of my teachers, but she would see something in me that I didn't see. And then fast forward, I'm playing the piece that she knew I could play that I had no idea I could play at all. So it was just so empowering what she did for me. All my piano teachers are so special to me. And then Dr. Haynes, I remember Jim Haynes, the music
Yeah.
therapy professor, he um, he pulled me aside after a clinical with children. So we had to go in as students and like lead a session for children, and we could do whatever we want. And he observed, and then when it was over, he pulled me aside, and he said, "Gina, "You light up in front of children." And I didn't know what to say. I was like, "Oh, thanks." And he's like, he was so he really like stamped that moment. He wanted me to hear him. He's like, "You light up," and he was trying to say like, this is special what you're
Mm.
doing when you're in front of kids. You light up. So years later, I hi Maria. Years later, I remember that moment. Um, I forgot about it, and then it came back to me, and here I am working with children.
Hmm.
To see, he saw something. Yeah, but all my teachers, theater, and really, Mark, everybody. I mean, doesn't
Everyone.
every person? I feel like life is like a novel. The people
Yeah.
who come in are these characters, and you couldn't make them up.
Yep.
And that's how I feel like about my life and the people that have crossed paths with me. Like, wow, I got to cross paths with this group of people, and some people are still with me, some people aren't, and
Yeah.
it's still really, really cool, and it all like affects you. It
Yeah.
impact each other.
Yeah.
Like, get deep here. We do. That's what we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Oh
cool.
my God, you made me cry, Mark. Interview.
Well,
Oh
and,
my.
and you also had the opportunity to be in an SDLC, a student-directed learning community, which um,
Yeah.
provides students with the opportunity to base a service project for any organization. The students have the ability to dream it up, and if it needs to be professionally presented to the college, professionally meaning that the students put together a presentation, and
Yeah.
they in front of a panel, and
That's
it's
right.
accepted, and they students then have the ability to live in a house just off of campus, to base that project out of, with the understanding that it's easier to coordinate if you're living together versus if you're scattered here, there, and everywhere across campus. You were part of the Harmony House. So
Yeah.
really quickly, what was the Harmony House all about?
The Harmony House was um the was it four of us or five of us? Mark, just so you know, my memory, I just gotta be real. Sometimes there's some things I can't remember.
The hard drive's full.
um, but we basically music therapy majors. We would provide music in the community. To We would use music to serve, to help the community in whatever way we chose. So we did things with the nursing homes. Um, we would we were like singing minstrels, and we just wanted to lift the energy, lift the hearts of people using music, and then we all got to have a house. It was very exciting.
Mhm. Very cool. That's
And
awesome. And
it was a beautiful
Harmony House carried
experience.
on too. I mean, Harmony House, the legacy of it was passed along to future generations
That's
of the
so
Harmony
cool.
House, I
I know.
suppose. So it was very cool. In fact,
And oh, go ahead.
I was going to say that the current dean of Etown School of Arts and Humanities is a music faculty member, Dr. Kevin Shorner Johnson, and it was for homecoming probably a handful of years ago, I would say. But he was involved with a Harmony House reunion, and it was intended to bring all of the alumni who were involved with that house together, because the one common thread they shared was that they all supported Harmony House and lived in that house, which was very cool.
That is
So
so awesome.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
I had a memory that there was four of us, and I have a memory we had to present, like you said, to the board to say, why should we give you group this house? What will you do? And I wrote the song. They let me write the song for the presentation. I was like, you guys, we gotta sing, we gotta do, perform. We have to. We're gonna write a song about what we're gonna do, and there's gonna be. I don't know if there's choreography. There might have been choreography, but yeah, and anyway, some of my friends would probably remember the song. I don't remember this song, but I just remember it had a lot of comedy in it, and it was just so much fun. So I think we might have won it because we all got into and we did like this big show, but also we really wanted. We're just so excited about music and what it can do for people. So
Yeah. Oh, it's a great purpose. No
yeah,
question about it. So very cool. So are you ready to take us on the next leg of your musical journey here? The next set of songs?
sure. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some of my kids stuff. But you know what? I feel like yes, it's for kids, but it also there's an element it could be for all ages. I hope that it is. One of my favorite compliments is a mom, emailing me and be like, Gina, I was listening to your album in the car with no kids. I'm like, yeah,
That's pretty
that
awesome.
makes me so happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will. I'll sing a few songs.
Fantastic. Take it away.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Hi, everybody. Hi. Thanks for hanging out and sharing this moment together. I feel you. So I started writing children's songs, and I remember thinking, like, I want to write songs that say something. Of course, it's super fun to just write like dance around, shake around, move around. Those are fun too. But my songwriter part of me enjoyed the challenge and the being creative with what I could say about children being resilient. Because life is hard. Life is not an easy road. It is hard, and so how can I communicate that to a little one that you have it inside of you? You are resilient. And then I also wanted to um, show them their humor and their playfulness and their creativity. So I will do a few songs for you. Um, this is a song about a rhinoceros. So if you know the song, sing it with me because I always like people to sing with me. And just a quick background, I loved getting to challenge myself. What rhymes with rhinoceros? Can you think of anything right now? Rhinoceros. Go, go. I'm challenging you. It's really fun. So, okay. I don't want to get you mad at me. I'll sing. Little rhinoceros. Her best friend's an octopus. Isn't that so marvelous? She doesn't always fit in with what rhinos are akin with. She does her own thing. She does what makes her happy. Finds beauty in the scrappy. And stands up tall and keeps moving on. No matter what, no matter what, no matter what, keep going. No matter what, no matter what, no matter what, keep rolling along. Little rhinoceros. She likes to ride the buses, and that's so glorious. Even though they say she should be outside and play, she loves to see the sights on a big bus through the night. She does what makes her happy, finds beauty in the scrappy, and stands up tall and keeps moving on. No matter what, no matter what, no matter what, keep going. No matter what, no matter what, no matter what, keep rolling along. Even though it seems like no one else believes, you got your own ideas, you got what you need. No matter what, no matter what, no matter what, keep going. No matter what, no matter what, no matter what, keep rolling along. Little rhinoceros. She sees something in us, isn't that so curious? She says we can climb mountains, be a friend to those around us. We can find common ground. She says do what makes you happy. Find beauty in the scrappy. So that was really fun, and I was so pleased at how that would turned out. It's really fun to play, and I remember playing this at Barnes and Noble, and my album came out, and everybody's singing it with me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Because I'm always used to, here's a song, I'm going to teach you the song, I'm going to teach you the song. And then to hear everybody singing with me is such a thrill. It always is. Okay, so let's see. Another song that I wanted to write for children and families, because here's the deal. I am a mom, and it's a hard job. So if there's anything, if there's any way I could help, and we could come together and just cheer each other on in raising our kids, then I'm all for that. So I wanted to write a song about how we have lots of feelings. It's all good. It's like feelings are, I read it in a book, I didn't make this up, but feelings are like clouds, you know. They pass by. Some zoom by really quick, some linger, take their time, and some just poof, go away. It's all something all of us, all humans experience. So I wrote this song about feelings. I might cut it short, but I just wanted to sing this for you. Sometimes feelings feel good. Sometimes feelings feel bad. Sometimes feelings feel sad. And sometimes feelings feel mad. But everybody's got them. Everybody feels them. Everybody's going through the same. We've got feelings. We've got feelings. And they move on through us all day. So feel your feelings. You're alive, you're allowed to feel it all. Brave, be true, and those feelings will eventually move right on through you. Everybody's got them, everybody feels them, everybody's going through the same thing. We've got feelings, we've got feelings, and they move on through us all day. So that's something that's really, really fun to sing with the kids. And when I recorded that, I told my bandmates, like, I wanted to be kind of like Muppets, you know, like the big kick drum, and just like really joyful and kind of clunky and fun. So I hope that came through. And then this song I wrote when I was a new mom. One of my kids had, you know, was crying and was upset, and I realized, oh my gosh, I think they think they have to be perfect. And it just hit me, because I kind of had that. I had that issue when I was little, and I thought I had to be perfect. And then I realized I don't have to be perfect. So that moment, I think he was just like 2 years old, and I wrote this song inspired by that moment, and it's called Nobody's Perfect. I know, you guys, I'm playing songs with the boom chuck, this rhythm. I didn't mean to, but that's okay. Nobody's perfect, we are all learning. Nobody's perfect, we're learning every day. All of parents are learning, brother and sister are learning. Baby is learning as a family. We're not supposed to be perfect, not in any way. We're just supposed to learn together along the way. I like the way you are, I'm glad me. Nobody's perfect. We are all learning. Nobody's perfect. We're learning every day. All of the parents are learning. Brother and sister are learning. Baby is a learning, learning as family. I like the way you are. I'm glad that I know you. I love, 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 love that heart and how you shine right through. I love, 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 love that heart and how you shine right through. Oh, I feel like I'm singing it to you guys. Whatever your age, I feel like I feel like I'm singing it right to you. Okay, maybe you needed to remember you're not perfect. If you notice, the first verse says, "Parents are not perfect." That was on purpose. I put that first. um, okay, and then let's bring you back, Mark.
That was awesome. I found myself singing along, and it's really good that I was on mute because
No, you should
that
have
was,
unmuted. I love that. We sing together. That's
yeah, it's that whole Zoom delay thing, though, So
yeah.
yeah, but just awesome, just so uplifting, and you're right. I mean, I think it's so clear that yeah, there is an appeal for children, but there's such an important appeal for adults as well, and an important message and things to be reminded of. And if there's going to be a song that's stuck in your head, that's the one that should be, right? So yeah, no,
Hi, Tara. Hi.
yeah, and yeah, Tara, thanks so much for singing along from probably from California, I would imagine.
Oh
So
my gosh, I'm hugging everybody. I just feel like I'm with all my friends.
yeah, isn't it awesome? It's great. So, you're a music therapist by trade now, but you have this kind of blossoming business that has kind of cropped up, so to speak. So you've morphed into children's music now, and you have not one but two albums to your credit, and both albums both albums have won awards. Like both of them have gotten recognition. So your most recent one, All of Us, actually won Best Children's Album in the 2020 Independent Music Awards just
Yeah.
recently. It was so fun talking with you, and actually, I did a little investigating on your
Uh,
YouTube channel, and your acceptance speech is right there too, which is so cool of you. It's so neat to kind of imagine what that would have been like with it being kind of you in front of this whole huge audience of people and things like that.
yeah.
But such a cool way to recognize really good, touching, important music. And it also won a gold award, right, from Parents Choice Award in
Yeah.
2019, right? But your album before that, which was Cardinal, right?
Mhm.
That won an award back in 2018, if I'm
Yeah.
right with that. So you've now have award-winning music, and you're a music therapist, but you've kind of been able to evolve once again. And this was something that when we first started hatching this idea of having this concert, you had said that the pandemic actually was helpful to you in some respects with regard to your business. Do you remember saying that? You were saying like it kind of, you morphed into something where it's not local anymore. It's something where you've got this community that's wide, and it's because of the internet that everybody can be connected. So could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I would just use different words. I would
Okay.
say the pandemic challenged me to be creative and
Okay.
and like, you know, opened up my creativity to be like, well, how can I run music classes if I can't see anybody?
Right.
And so I started an online music membership so that, and then I thought, oh my gosh, wait, I'm online now. I could be anywhere instead of just Philadelphia area. I could connect with more people, which is one of my dreams. My goals is to just like connect with more people. Again, eagle eye view. The more people to love, right?
Right. Right.
So, um, yeah. So during this time, I started a membership, and it's growing. And I just mailed some packages out this morning, and I sent everybody like an egg shaker and a scarf. So I always picture like the mail carrier just like walking, just what is in, or maybe they're like, ooh, this is fun, or it's annoying. I don't know. Um, but yeah, it's been really exciting and challenging, and it gave me a chance to like be brave and to not doubt myself, because I was doubting myself that why would someone want to like, I don't know, I had doubts, and and it made me just be like, just do it, Gina, just go. Which it's like when Deborah Ronning at Etown was showing me that piece of music, I was like, I
Sure.
can't do that. That's what? No, no, no. That's somebody else. And then I would do it. So it's kind of like I make myself do that. I push myself because I'll be okay no matter what happens. So
Yeah.
yeah, I started that, which is really, really, really fun. And I can be with people like in Ohio and Florida and Philadelphia and get to know their family. And first of all, I just want to interrupt and say hi, Wendy and Eleanor. I saw your chat. You're both singing with me. I'm so happy you're here. But yeah, yeah, the music membership.
Yeah, yeah, it's awesome. And you're right. I mean, you can, in some ways it's a choose your attitude type thing, right? I mean, when you face a challenge, you can choose how you're going to respond to it. And I think what struck me in that conversation with you was you chose to innovate. You chose to kind of maybe push through some of the self-doubt, which we all have in different ways, but you chose to push through and innovate in such a way that has led to so many beautiful, wonderful opportunities, not just for you, but for everybody that's connected through your communities now. So it's called Music with Gina, right?
Yep.
So tell us what all do you do with Music with Gina?
So you can just go to my website if you have little ones. It's just like I just want it to be a resource for parents at home.
Yeah.
Something that you can be like, take a sigh, take a breath, and be like, this is fun and joyful and positive. So if you go to musicwithgina.com, you can learn about the music membership. Basically, I run virtual classes through the week that you can take. Some I have families that come to every one of them. You could do as many as you want, and then I also have on-demand little episodes that I make where I'll do like a theme, getting ready for bed, or I just made a video. I haven't put it up yet, but meeting my new puppy, and then I was singing like, "How much is that dog?" I was doing like little songs, but I thought the kids would love to
Yeah.
see the puppy.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I just do episodes, and then I put that up once a month, so
Yeah.
you have a library of videos to watch, and they're short and sweet, and you get a little present from me, and you're part of this community. Like the people, I just again, the people in my music community they teach me so much. They teach me to face my fears, and they teach me that I'm enough. Like I do a show at a park in Philadelphia, and everyone sits far apart, masks, and they have their blankets. And one day I didn't have my musician friend with me. I was just going by myself, and I thought, oh no, there's a lot. There's like 80 to 100 people sometimes. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's just me. I don't have my buddy with me. And I thought, no, maybe I'm enough. I'm just gonna show up, and that's what they teach me. They teach me that, and I feel like we teach each other that like we're just right. We don't have to be perfect. We can actually just be, and you don't have to be fancy, and you don't have to do anything. Just be yourself. So yeah, I could go on and on about them.
Yeah, yeah. Be authentic and be true. So yeah, no, it's really cool to see what you've built and again, following along this journey, um, kind of seeing how you are continuing to innovate and change and evolve and who knows, you'll be looking back maybe at this time almost in the same way as you're looking back on your solo music days eventually. So um, no, it's very cool. And the other part, we were talking just yesterday, and something that really stood out to me, and I think it's something that I'd love for you to give some airtime to, is your band. and the diversity of your band in terms of what they all the perspectives, the influences, the everything that comes into what they bring. It just sounds like their band is so cool. So could you tell us?
So cool.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. They are so cool. And yeah, again, like I said earlier, people that come into your life, like
Hmm.
these amazing characters, and they're real. And I just like feel like I've collected, like I'll meet a musician, and then I'm like, yeah, you're mine. Yeah, we're friends. That's it. And that's what's so cool about music. You can meet another musician, and you're like, yeah, we're gonna know each other forever.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I feel about my bandmates. Um, yeah, I have my good. They're all my friends. My one friend, Mariama, she's from Africa.
Hmm.
She plays African drum in the band, and she's just like a beam of light and love and beauty. And I always want her to be up front. She's like, she's
Yeah.
so beautiful. I'm like, you need to get up front, get up. And then I have my friend Ozzy. He plays the guitar, and he is from Turkey, and he learned English like driving taxi in New York City. Amazing. And then Alonzo, he is my drummer. He does Latin percussion. He does R&B. He does everything. He's the coolest. And Linda Conway Regan, you know her from Etown. She sings with me. She's also my dancer and my singer.
Very cool.
Alonzo's wife, Alicia, sings with me. Um, yeah, Timothy is from Greece, and he plays the trumpet. And Raji Malik, I met him in Mount Airy, Philadelphia. He plays like he's just a songwriter, like an Indian beautiful sound that he creates. He plays just from like the energy in the room.
Very cool.
These are some of my bandmates. They're all, and then Jeff Torczyk, he's um, country singer, and I
Yeah.
just love his voice, and so I like to sing with him. He's on a bunch of my albums. But yeah, everybody is amazing. And then Guna, she's from Latvia,
Hmm.
is a violin. Um, yeah, they're. If you met them, Mark, you would love them.
Oh, it sounds like it. I already do. I mean, it just sounds like they bring such great influences, to your music, and it becomes everyone's music. Then it's not just Gina's.
Yeah.
It's everyone, which is really cool. So
Oh, and then Matt Gibson, he's my bass player. He's just
very
like
cool.
a creative beast. I like what you said. They all bring something, right? We
Yeah,
all bring something. We all nobody is us.
yeah,
Us like it's so special, you
mm,
know. It's such a gift.
very cool, very cool. So is there another song you'd like to play for us?
Yeah, I can play one more. I know I don't want people are gonna get really
We're
bored.
all good. We're all good. So yeah,
Okay, um I'll play one more song. This is
perfect.
about all of us. So I'm sending a hug to everybody here who has hung out with Mark and I just want to say thank you to you, Mark, for inviting me to have this experience tonight. Thank you so much for getting to just hang out with you. Um, okay,
This was a blast.
Karen,
Absolutely. So
Karen,
I'll be
Karen,
back
you
after
made a
your song.
chat. I just want to say hi. Okay. You make me humble. You show me love. Together we bend and sway like a tree in the sun. All of us matter. All of us gather. Clap along, clap along, clap along. can we heal what has been done? You're my community, and we go as one. All of us mad. All of us gather. Clap along, clap along, clap along, and we'll hold on to this love, and we'll hold on to this love.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, this was such a treat to be with you tonight. Thanks for sharing your gifts, your words, your memories, your inspiration with all of us. Just really, it couldn't be more perfectly timed to have all of this during the week leading into Thanksgiving. So very thankful for you.
Oh, thanks, Mark. I'm thankful for you too.
Yep, you got it. And thanks for serving Etown in this way, like no one else could in with your words and song. It's so nice to bring everybody together in this way virtually, and we can't be together in person. And so this is one of the many alumni concerts that we have held this fall, and we're going to have another one coming up in December. So Ashley Dispenseri, class of 2016, is going to be coming back, and she's going to be playing some holiday music for us. So that'll be on December 8th, Tuesday, December 8th. And we also have a series it's called the Etown Alumni Features series. And it's not alumni playing music, it's alumni talking about cool stuff that they know. And so we've got a couple of those coming up too. So we have on December 2nd, Rin Davis, class of 2009. He's the founder and kind of visionary leader of Bryn and Dane's restaurants, which are kind of around the Philadelphia area.
Awesome.
He's the guy that got it all started, and he's going to be with us on December 2nd, and he's going to be talking about not just his story, which has some origins at Etown, but he's also going to be talking about his future vision, which is carrying him into an international realm too, into another country for Brennan Danes. So really, really cool story. And then Gina, you'll have some interest in this, and maybe some of the other folks on this stream right now. But a classmate of mine, and he would have overlapped with you, Gina. Jeremy Bitts is going to be with us
Yeah.
in
Awesome.
December. Yeah, he's going to be with us on December 15th, and he's going to be talking about streaming content, which all of us have experienced in lots of different ways, but he actually has kind of an inner lane on all this whole topic. And so he's going to be talking about not just where it is now, but where he thinks streaming content is going in the future, which is really, really cool. So it's going to be on Zoom. It's going to be very much like this. Going to be presentation and conversation. And keep your eyes open on etownalumni.com/events, where those events are going to be coming up here in the not too distant future. We don't have them up yet, but they're going to be posted very soon. Keep your eyes on your email and social media as well. But Gina, thank you again so much for all you've done tonight and just all you're doing for spreading joy.
Back at you, Mark. You are doing amazing things.
Thanks.
Just like get all your friends to come on. This is fun. You
Thanks.
yeah. But
Absolutely.
really, you're doing so much. Keep it up, and just like really, thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
So
It's a
special.
team.
I loved every second.
You got it. Absolutely. It's a team back on campus, and we all care about you as alums. And until next time, again, my name's Mark Clapper, and remember, we are Blue Jays always. Hope you have a great night, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.